Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Miser's Guide to Evony. In today's video, we are going to be talking about the tavern. Just some general information about what the building is used for, why it is important to upgrade it, and some of the things that you can do in this building. We're going to start off by talking about recruiting. And then we're going to go on to discuss the Wheel of Fortune, daily activity, Great General Chest, and Tavern Stamina. Now there's a lot that does happen within this building, so make sure you do understand this building quite well. It's pretty important, actually. It doesn't seem like it should be, but it does have a lot going on. So we're going to start off talking about recruiting. If you click on the tavern and you click recruit, this is where you can obtain many different kinds of generals. And it starts off with pretty terrible generals when you are a lower level, and even when you're upper level, the generals that you get are generally not very good. But you can, every once in a while, obtain something that is pretty decent. Now, I noticed that I do have a video on recruiting in the tavern, and I do notice that 30 and above tavern level is where you start getting consistently good generals that appear, good quality generals. So don't really go on a rampage of refreshing and stuff until you get to that point. If you're doing that at, tavern level 15 or 20 or even 25, the chance that you're going to get something good is very, very low. So it's better to wait until you can upgrade it a bit. The generals that are available in there can be viewed in portraits, and you'd have to look at, if you scroll down, it's not a tavern general. It'll say not available in the tavern. This is really a collection of all the generals out there, but you can go through and take a look. There are some higher quality ones that you can get in here, and I definitely I would recommend that you check out my video on recruiting in the tavern if you want to see some of the ones that you might want to pick up here. The amount of generals that you can recruit, or the unlocked generals, it increases as your tavern level goes up to a maximum of 6. So if you're refreshing and you're looking for new generals, then keep that in mind. If you only have like 4 unlocked, you're getting fewer chances to obtain some generals. But again, that's not going to be a problem if you wait until the upper levels of the tavern to actually do some serious recruiting. What else here? So the name of the video, if you did want to check out how to obtain generals in there, is called Raiding the Tavern, and it is in the Growing Your Kingdom series. The next thing we're going to discuss in the tavern is the Wheel of Fortune. Now, the Wheel of Fortune is just this spinny thing that you do. You use coins and you have a chance to get some stuff. And the different kinds of things that you can get are listed over here. If you click on this, you can take a look at all the options of things that you could potentially get. Now, the chance to get the really good things like the Epic Historic General and Rage King and stuff that some people want, or even the 5k gems, it's very low. You can get it. I think I've gotten like 3 Rage Kings since I have started. I've never gotten an Epic Historic General token. So the chances are quite low, but you can definitely get those in here. What I really like about the Wheel of Fortune, though, is, I get tons and tons of coins from Hydras and other events in the game. And the best thing about the Wheel of Fortune is these skill books. It's the best place to get skill books. And with the changes they made to skill books a year or so ago, you can not only use those level 1s to use my skill book trick that I have another video posted about, but you can also get rid of them. You can I don't know what the word is. I gotta find them here. You can dismember them. I like dismember, but no, it's disassemble. So I can disassemble books, and when I disassemble a book, I'll get a skill book page. And you can collect those skill book pages to use 10 of them to compose into level 4 skill book chests. And these are the ones that you really care about. So the ability to rack up those skill book pages through the Wheel of Fortune is fantastic. One of the best purposes of the Wheel of Fortune. You can get some other great stuff too, but you know, that's the primary purpose of what I use it for. You can get gems and other valuable items as well, but it's not really what I care about the most. Okay, and I do recommend that you save up your gems. You do 10 spins at once instead of 1, because you just get more value out of it. And every once in a while, I just, you know, go nuts and I do 1,000,000 coins or something in a row. Oh, you can also get stamina. That's another great thing out of the Wheel of Fortune. I mean, you're not going to get huge amounts, but every little bit does help. Let's see, what else here? In the Wheel of Fortune, you can choose your generals. I didn't have that listed on my slide here, but depending on your VIP level, you have different ones. I like to use the second one. It used to be Spartacus, but I like to use it every day just to remove 2 of the lower quality ones. But you can only use it twice per day. Well, 20 spins, I should say, not twice per day, because you could technically do the 1 spin 20 times. But you can do 20 spins worth of the VIP 8 one, and then I usually switch to Isabella's for the high chance to replace an item with ×2. And that one you can do unlimited. Let's see. That's just what I do. You do whatever you want. What other information can I give you here? I think that's about it. There are 2 generals in here that are only from the Wheel of Fortune. You can't get it through purchasing. Well, maybe you can. I don't know. But there are 2 that I would call Wheel of Fortune specific generals, even if you can obtain them outside. Rage King and Princess Lucy. And neither of them are really that important. They're not great generals by any means, but Rage King does help you complete one of these. Where is it? Rage King, where are you? You need Rage King for... Must have passed. Where are you? One of the first ones. Here we go. This one, right? Yeah. So the very first one, Tyrant, if you want to unlock that, you do need to get Rage King from the Wheel of Fortune. So when that does happen, you don't need to keep him. You can get rid of him. You can vendor him or whatever you want to call it, and get some runestone chests and so on, unless you're going to use them. But that is the only way to obtain that general. Okay, daily activity. Daily activity here. If you click on activity, I do have video on how to do daily activity, so I'm not going to go through that too much. But these are just things that you do every day to unlock rewards for the activity that you've done, and eventually, hopefully, get the last one where you get the Key of Conscription. And that leads into the Great General chest. So one of the rewards for daily activity is to get that coveted Key of Conscription, which allows you to use the Great General chest more frequently. And the Great General chest, I do have a video on that as well. Allows you to get some of these harder to obtain generals. Definitely check out that video if you want to learn more about the Great General chest and how to get those generals. Lastly, this is not something that is an option here, but if you look at a little picture on I think it would be on your right side. I'm not really sure which one that is in my video here, but every once in a while, on top of your tavern, there's this little stamina kind of icon. It looks like a red keychain or meat. I don't know what that is. It looks like a meat keychain to me. But if you click on that, it will give you 25 stamina. Now, that's not a whole lot, but it is something, and stamina is difficult enough to obtain in this game. So I definitely recommend that you watch for those and try to pick those up whenever you can. That's the end of this building spotlight. So thank you again to my channel members for supporting the Master's Guide to Evony. I'm glad to be back and making more videos now. So thank you very much for supporting me there. And if you did want to become a member and get some of those perks, you can take a look, click the join button, check out the membership rewards. And I also recommend joining the Master's Guide to Evony Discord. You'll find the link somewhere on the page. I think it's in the banner at the very top. If you look on the bottom right side, the link should be there. All right, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.